what's going on, everyone? Today I've got some juicy NX news for you because that's sort of what we talk about on this channel nowadays, isn't it? But before I get into that, I want to give you a heads up on a new thing that I'm going to be doing on the channel. I'm going to start a series called eBay, and I know that's really simple, but that's sort of the point. It's simple, short, sweet, to the point. And it's going to be a thing where I go on eBay and I get some gaming-related stuff and I review it for you guys. So in case you guys are interested in some sort of collectible on eBay that someone's making or on Etsy or anything like that, I'll go on to maybe even websites that aren't eBay, and I will just sort of buy these things and I'll review them for you and help you out. And it'll give me a reason to buy nice things for myself, so that's always nice. But without further ado, let's get into today's topic. Oh, by the way, and if you can hear dogs barking, those are my degenerate neighbors not knowing how to take care of the damn things. So, I apologize. I apologize for my neighbors' complete ineptitude and imbecility. So, it's NX in the news again. Well, I mean, NX is always in the news, and now it's just sort of going to be about the price, features, launch titles, stuff like that, and that's pretty much literally the name of this article off of Nintendo News I'm reading right now. So the article itself is titled NX Price, Features, Launch Titles to be Introduced in 2016, and that is a very short, sweet, and to the point title. I quite like that one. But yeah, let me just start reading straight from it here. The Nintendo NX price, its features, and launch titles will be introduced sometime this year ahead of its planned worldwide debut in March 2017. Yesterday, we learned that Nintendo doesn't have any plans to share Nintendo NX news at E3 2016 this June. Instead, Nintendo has decided to focus its efforts on unveiling the twice-delayed Zelda title, scheduled to launch in March 2017 on both Wii U and Nintendo's next video game platform, codenamed NX. And this is going to be a video where I just sort of dissect articles, so let's just talk about these first couple paragraphs here. Well, this first sentence and then this other pseudo-paragraph here. So yeah, it's been going around a lot, and YouTube has been blowing up about the fact that at E3, Nintendo is only going to have one game. Personally, that doesn't really bother me that much, but I do understand the concerns with that. But again, it doesn't really bother me that much, and to be perfectly honest with you, I don't see why it bothers everyone else. Just, like, really gets up their ass, but hey, I'm not them, so I don't understand this shit. But yeah, I mean, I've seen the internet blow up about this, and I just wanted to offer my quick opinion on the matter. Basically, I don't care as long as Nintendo manages to pull off a good launch. Then I don't care. And they have said, yeah, well, we're gonna make it different than everything you've seen before. Well, the thing is, Nintendo, you've been offering exactly that in quotation marks there. I'm holding them up. Can't really see it, but whatever. You've been giving us the brand new experience every single time, and it's not always worked out. Like with the Wii, for instance, it was a gimmick. With the Wii U, it was a gimmick. With whatever you're going to be coming out next, it's based on what I can see, it's probably going to be a gimmick. Like, just stop trying to be special snowflake and release something that we can actually, that's something that we actually really want. I mentioned in a previous video that just give us the machine that does everything we need, that plays all of the third-party titles, that plays all of your first-party titles, and does all the shit in between, because that will literally sell more than the others. That's just how it is. If you give your consumers, your potential consumers, absolutely everything, they will say, oh, these two other platforms aren't offering that much, so I'm going to go for yours. That offers everything. So stop trying to be special and just start trying to be a little bit normal. Like, please just give us a console that does everything. And well, that may be special. Like, you get what I mean by normal. Don't make a gimmicky console. Just release something that is practical, that isn't just, you trying to be special snowflake. Just release something that does it all, that can appeal to absolutely fucking everyone. And I'm talking literally everyone. I'm talking casuals. I'm talking almost hardcore gamers. I'm talking hardcore gamers. I'm talking fucking extremely hardcore. I'm talking the entire spectrum of people that play video games. Appeal to all of them. But mostly to gamers, of course, because we're the ones who have brand loyalty to you. We are the ones that are going to buy the console to play games. So still focus on the games, still focus on the gamers, but do try to make it appeal to absolutely everyone. like, so that it's an umbrella that's got everyone covered, that's going to cover everyone's head from the rain, because, well, that's going to make you a shit ton of money, isn't it? Oh, and another thing I want to throw in there, Nintendo, if you don't market your shit right, even if you nail the NX and give us the entire everything that we want, everything that we could ever possibly need, and don't market it right, you're fucking yourself. You're really fucking yourself. Even with the Wii, you marketed the Wii pretty fucking well. Like, you legitimately did. So just try and do that with the NX, only maybe even a bit better. Get ads on YouTube, because that's pretty much what most people are watching shit on right now. Get them on Netflix, get them on Hulu, get them on fucking Crunchyroll or something. I don't even know if they have ads. I don't fucking know. I don't watch Crunchyroll. But get ads everywhere. Like, just get them all over fucking big cities. Get them all over billboards and shit like that. Just advertise the fuck out of the NX, because that's how people are going to know about it. Even a lot of, like true to heart gamers might not even know about what they probably do, but you get what I mean. They might not know enough about it to be like, okay, yeah, I'd want to go get this. But if you advertise it well enough, it might push them to, say, hey, yeah, I want to go get this. So if you are going to pull the thing where you give us everything we want, market it right, for fuck's sake. Because if you're not going to market it right, you're literally fucking yourself in the ass with a golden dildo. You don't do that. You just don't. You don't fuck yourself over like that. So if you're going to make a killer product, market it right. Really, I mean, you should know that in the first place. But sometimes for the past couple of years, you just haven't understood that at all. With the Wii U, you haven't grasped that for like the past 4 years. And I don't understand that. I don't understand why you don't market your own product well enough. I mean, like, are you high? Like, what's wrong with you? But yeah, just market it right, guys. Now, I did go on to one of my little digressions there, but again, I digress. Let's get on to the next couple of paragraphs. Nintendo says the upcoming Zelda game will be the only playable game at E3 2016. At previous E3 events, Nintendo showcased demo stations for many current and upcoming software titles that fans could experience up close and personal. However, at some point after this year's E3, Nintendo will introduce key information surrounding its mysterious gaming system, and they quote, "We will take another opportunity prior to the release to discuss the features and the price of the NX, as well as the software lineup for launch," said Tatsumi Kimishima, president of Nintendo, during a financial results briefing yesterday in Japan. So yeah, that's kind of big news. That means that after E3, who knows how far after E3, I guess. But yeah, because at some point after this year's E3 could mean 20 fucking years for all we know. But yeah, that just means that hopefully soon after E3, Kimishima and Nintendo will release details about the specs of NX, and we'll finally get a look and be able to either praise or shun Nintendo for their decisions on their upcoming console. Now, I'm really hoping that when this time comes that I'm not disappointed, because if I am, oh man, I'm still going to give it a chance. I'm still going to buy it at launch. But if you fuck this one up, Nintendo, there's a very good chance you're going to lose a lot of customers, and there's a very good chance that I'm going to be one of them, with the exception of your handheld stuff, because I can't take another loss from you like this. Those of us who are loyal to you, which is a lot of us, and those of us who want to be loyal to you but can't because of bullshit like this, we want to see you succeed, but it's like, you're our child. We want to see you succeed in life. We want to see you do good. We want to be a part of that. But if you don't put in your own work, then you're throwing everything away. You're throwing away our trust and everything that we've thrown into you, and that just makes us hate you, to be perfectly fucking honest with you. That pisses us off. And rightfully so, because it's bullshit. But yeah, just don't disappoint us with these announcements and stuff like that, and make sure that they are almost immediately after E3, because these are very important and very good to know. So keep an eye out for June, guys, because it is going to be a very, very, very interesting time to be a gamer. And I can't wait. But I also am very, very paranoid and concerned for whatever Nintendo may or may not do. So, yeah, but, and let me just put this out there, I don't think anything's really going to beat last year's E3, because we got Shenmue 3, so, I'm just saying, Nintendo, you can do whatever you want. I don't think I don't think you're gonna beat Shenmue 3. I don't. I just I don't. I don't. I don't. Just don't. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. And the rest of the article just sort of goes on to talk about the whole rumor that a new Smash Bros. Game was reportedly coming out for NX, which I don't know about that, dude. I don't think so. I think they're really. I think they're really wiped out after Smash 4. I mean, give them a break, guys. They're not going to be so fast. They're not going to get right back to developing Smash. Do you understand how ridiculously and insanely fucking hard it is to make a game and balance a game like Smash? You don't just make it overnight. If they're going to be porting Smash, if they're going to be making Smash to any, or if they're going to be putting Smash on NX, it's going to be a port of the Wii U version. It's not going to be a new Smash. Like, it just won't. Like, you have no fucking idea how ridiculous it is to make a Smash game. Like, these people probably want to fucking die, even though it's far past 2014 now. But yeah, don't expect a new Smash game to come out just a couple of years after Smash 4. That's completely ridiculous. That's not gonna happen. But hey, I could be proven wrong, and if I am, then I will be genuinely very surprised, because I don't see them making another Smash game for a while now. Because give them a while. There's not going to be a new Smash game after 2 fucking years. So yeah, but yeah, that's just a little thing I had to get off my chest there. But yeah, let's just get on to the paragraphs that go after that little bit. Now, these next couple of paragraphs definitely talk about the whole surprise that Nintendo is launching the console in March, and that I understand, so let's just read on. It's interesting to see Nintendo foregoing a typical holiday launch for their upcoming video game platform, but the company remains confident in their handheld Nintendo 3DS system, which I have a little bit to say about that in a little bit here. But the next main series Pokemon games, Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon, are planned to launch worldwide this fall. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. And then there's just sort of a give us feedback sort of thing under that. But yeah, as far as the 3DS is concerned, I don't think the 3DS has any more than a couple years left in it. The 3DS is going downhill. Yes, it's going to have a massive bump because of Pokemon Sun and Moon, but then it's kind of just going to go down again after about a month. Like, there's not much else holding up the 3DS at this point. There's just not. The 3DS is just sort of, it's falling. It's falling down, and Nintendo needs to realize that it's falling down and come out with a new handheld, because yeah, unless the new handheld comes with NX, but that's a discussion for a different day. But yeah, they need to sort of calm down on their whole enthusiasm over 3DS, because 3DS isn't going to carry them very far anymore. It's not. It was very successful, yes, and it still is very successful. But it's not going to keep going, because these people are. It's not going to keep selling 1 billion, 1 trillion units every fucking year. It can't keep doing that. There's no way. And you can keep releasing as many new iterations of the same thing as you want, Nintendo, but that's not going to change shit. You just need to make a new piece of portable hardware. And that's something you're extremely good at doing. That's something that I really don't think at this point you can really fuck up that bad, because you are the king of handheld gaming. No one can fucking touch you as far as handheld gaming is concerned. And yeah, it's time you move on from the 3DS. It really is. Introduce a new handheld, because you can't bank on the 3DS for much longer. So don't be so enthusiastic about the 3DS doing well, because I don't think that's going to continue, and it's already on a slump. And Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon may give a massive bump in that, but it's just going to be a bump, and it's going to offset some other losses in your company. That's about it. So don't bank on the 3DS, guys, because it's too old to do that. It's been fucking years since that's released, and it's time to move on. So the big points at the end of this video are: Nintendo, don't fuck up NX. Give us what we want. And don't bank on the 3DS and release new hardware. Please, just release new hardware. It's old. It's old. 3DS is old news. People don't really fucking care about it all that much anymore, and it's starting to fade away. So just sort of, yeah. But if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. That means a hell of a lot to me when you do that. And I will see you in the next one.